It was the Shabbos Mevarchim, so by Chabad you read the entire Tehillim. And I decided that this week I would say Tehillim in my grandfather's name so that his health, hopefully would get better. There's a certain feeling when you know death is when death is in like the area, even if it's on the phone. Has had one hallucination 2 weeks ago, and you were the person that he was speaking to. And we got off the phone, and that evening, all I did was say Tehillim. I said Tehillim until 10:30 in the morning. I couldn't reach anyone. I wanted to have someone to say to me, you know what, the good idea for you is to call an ambulance. Go ahead, call an ambulance yourself from Israel, and get him out of the house. Really, I was forced to sleep because I was so tired. And at around 1:15, I woke up from a dream. The dream was that my grandmother was standing in front of me, and it was the news was given to me that my grandfather had passed away, and that I should call and console her and say that everything's okay. He's passed away. Everything's fine. And I said to him, well, yeah, I'm going to move my flight forward in order so that I can leave today because my grandfather passed away. And he said, just so you know, when a person passes away, you know that's the way that it's supposed to be. Once they've passed away, you know that was the result that was supposed to happen. And he said, so it's okay, and yes, you should definitely go home and help out your family in whatever way possible. Okay. So I come home, and this is the really wild part. I'm going to go pray in his room because it's explained in Kabbalah that when a person passes away, that actually their soul manifests then into the things that are in the physical objects that they're most closely associated with. So I come into the room to pray, and I just want to give him comfort in whatever way I possibly can, even though I don't really know what I'm doing. I start to daven, and I start next to his chair because that's where he always sits. But I feel like I'm in the wrong place. So I start to move, and I move across. So here I'm on this corner of the room. This would be the front of the room, right? These two corners, and then here's the back room, and this corner. So this is where I begin to stand, and then I move slowly over to the other corner of the room, and I stand there. Not like it was a place that I normally sat or anything like that when I was in the house, but that's where I felt comfortable. So as I was saying Shemona Esrei, a very weird thing happened. My right eye was looking at the book, and my left eye was looking at the chair. So I can't do it now. I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened. My right eye was at the book, and my left eye was at the chair. And all I could feel the entire time that I was in the room was that there was an incredible tension. And she looks at me and she says, "How did you know?" I said, "What do you mean, how did I know?" She's like, "How did you know?" I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I know. I'm just telling you, I told you that I'm not sure if I'm right or not." That he again was hallucinating that I was in the room and that he was talking to me. And then she said, it was very weird because when I saw you praying, and my grandmother is not a religious person, my grandfather for sure was not a religious person, she said that she found it very weird that I moved to the specific spot that I moved to. I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And she said, "That's the spot when he was hallucinating that you were in the room, that you were always standing." That's the spot when he was hallucinating that you were in the room, that you were always standing. And he was always speaking to you over there. The story gets even crazy.
Thank you.